You are under spells, people. You're under spell. I ain't under no spell. You are.
Well, as per usual, black folks gotta show they ass and let people know how anti-black they are and how anti-poverty they are, even though they are throwing people under the bus that look like them and people that are their neighbors because of their own misunderstanding of why their situation is what it is and believing the old adage of pull yourself up by the bootstraps as if that were ever true. The first point of order is you bought into the crap that government is supposed to be ran like a business. No, it is not. No, it is not. For those that believe that, you're asking the government to screw you over. Because anyone who runs a business, a corporation, their main concern is about lining their pockets, their shareholders, their investors. It is not about giving the patrons a good experience. The government is a social program. It is here to help iron out the details of our social welfare in this country. So to compare it to a business, you're asking to be screwed over. And that's exactly what you're getting. What they are doing is attempting to move groups of people like cattle from distributing them from Jobcorps to different areas in society so that they can continue to keep a low-level caste system going where people are condemned to being permanent underclass citizens, such as poor people, minorities, obviously blacks, disenfranchised, and people who are already marginalized. They got privately owned prison industrial complexes, hot, ready beds that they need to fill because they need to financially fortify these types of institutions. All of the vegetable pickers and the ones who are working the absolutely low wage, humiliating jobs, unfortunately, those brown people are being deported out of our country. And one thing I said to black folks who kept talking about the Venezuelans, they need to get out of here and Trump gonna bring jobs back to America. I said, you damn fool. What jobs you think he gonna place you in? He don't hold you in no high regard. What you think you finna get? A job with Elon Musk? You think you finna get a job at Tesla? Okay. And also, desperate people typically join the military and fight wars that they don't even believe in. The idea that black folks and marginalized folks are the only ones who collected welfare is a total scam, a total farce. White folks have been collecting welfare since the days of old. That's the reason why they're in the position that they're in. And that's the reason why they're stripping so much stuff from the marginalized communities, because what they realize is they're not going to be able to keep up this lie of white supremacy if they do not mess with the system. That is what racism is. Racism is not my opinion about your race or my prejudice about your race. It's being able to enact a power system and a power dynamic that will marginalize you and keep you from having a natural prosperity. White folks have had things like the Head Right programs since the beginning, land grants, so on and so forth. We don't even have to go through the history. We already pretty much know. Land gives you leverage. And these people have been given land to their great grandpappy, and they didn't have to qualify with a credit score and a job and W-2s as far as the eye can see. No. They got these land grants from the government because the government is here to serve the people. Open your eyes. You people are not taking advantage of the opportunity to be served by the government by sitting there siding with all of these terms, these colloquial terms that have nothing to do with nothing. Erase that bootstrap bullshit from your mind. They're the puppet masters. They got the keys, they got the locks. They playing in your face. Something like Jobcorps was designed to give people who did not want to go to college an opportunity to get into a trade. And the money that they were spending on it was a teardrop in a bucket. And now we're sitting here being once again denied opportunity and being put into positions to increase the crime rate so they have a reason to lock us up. If y'all don't see the play, I don't know what else the hell to tell you.
Hi, my name is Akeem Patterson.
Hi, my name is Groom.
I've joined Jobcorps recently as of March, and I started electrical wiring program that's helped inspire not just me and my family, but my community as well to take steps into securing a better life for themselves. We've heard the news recently that Jobcorps is being shut down, and we would love for people to help support us and keep this operation running.
Save Jobcorps.
Save Jobcorps, yeah.